Good morning everybody, and this is your Forex Day trade setups for today. So just starting off on the weekly for Euro USD quickly, just to set the scene. And you can see we do have a weekly level which we tagged and sort of rejected going into Friday. Oscillators have crossed over, pointing to the upside. This is pretty bullish at the moment, and we are in a bull trend right now. So you can see the moving averages are pointing, well, not pointing to the upside, but they are in the right structure for a bull trend. Getting down to the levels that we're interested in today, firstly the 8 hour, we do have a fairly strong trend line. We have got a crossover of the moving averages, and we have a 155 EMA breakout. You can see here we haven't tested it yet. So for me, put some structure into the left and pay attention to these three areas. So the first one is 118,444, 118,580, and this was one right where we are now, which is 118,721. Keep this level at the top here in the back of your head. That is the weekly, it's the weekly level, and that is 119,132. So getting down to the hour, firstly you can see that we have a grouping of the oscillators taking place at the moment. Not quite there yet, but definitely on the way. So I'd be watching for structure to the left at the moment. So you can pick any one of these tails. Obviously I prefer using the fractals. So where we are right now is the first option, that's 118,711, and by the looks of things the next area for a buying opportunity is going to be 118,580. So the data was pretty bad on Friday, so that is pointing towards a weaker dollar this week. So yeah, that's the structure that we see there. Moving on to US dollar Japanese yen, still very much sideways in this range. We're now bottom of range. This is a pretty solid engulfing bar that formed on Friday. And what I would do is just add in the structure here, and that's at 109,888. You can see that lines up with all the moving averages as well. So getting down to the hour, that would be the area that I'd be interested in selling off. And in fact you can add another one right in the midst of all the structure here as well. So first one is 109,888, and then 109,953, possibly 110 as well. There's also a diagonal trend line here, something like that. So yeah, that's kind of the structure I'm looking for. Nowhere to say we need to be selling at the moment, but I would be watching for price action between those two levels, 109,888 and 109,953, for an opportunity to sell into this. British pound, Japanese yen, this wedge is still very much in play, and with these rejections happening right now at 152,221 with the oscillators grouped to the upside, I would say we are looking like something like that is about to happen. And so move down to this area here of 148,115. So that's kind of a structure we see as a wedge. We're looking for obviously a break and a retest of it. Moving averages are flat, haven't quite crossed over yet. And if we start looking at the hour, you'll see pretty strong upward trend. So it's going to take a little bit of effort to break through this. So right now we're sideways, so I'd only be interested in looking for shorts on a break and retest of 151,944. So I want price to come down, come back, test this area, and then start rejecting. That would give me the confidence. At the moment, oscillators all over the place. We are in a bull trend. If you look at the moving averages, fairly strong and quite far from 155. So I would be very wary of this as well, because it could just turn out to be something like that, which is basically the formation of a range. Okay, so just pay attention to these levels. I think this is the first one to pay attention to, 151,944. It's going to be bottom of range, but I'm not willing to trade a range at the moment. So I'd want to see a break to the downside or a break to the upside of 152,221. Break, retest that area, it's long. Break and retest this area, 151,944, and then it is short. So that's it on hands for now. Euro, British pound, you can see we sort of ambling to the upside, and remember we are in this long-term downtrend. So we've had a pretty solid retest with 155, and going into the close of the week, we've got a crossover of the oscillators, and they're pointing to the downside. So the question is, are we going to continue down now? But for me, this is sideways at the moment. We're not even going to look at levels there. We'll look at levels on the hour, because that is the one we need to pay attention to. And the first level is what was rejected this morning. So that's 085770. So we've rejected that. And the next level that I would say we need to break and retest is going to be this area here at 085657. Oscillators are good to the downside, indicating we need to be buying, which is also possible. This could be the bottom of the range. So for me, nothing really on offer here. It's going to sit quietly, being a Monday as well. So we'll just sit on the sides and keep our money in our pockets. Anyway, hope it helps. Should be some structure coming up on Forex this week. So we'll just wait for that structure before jumping in with both feet. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.